But we have these 7 European leaders showing up at the White House, knocking on the door. Are they a part of this? Do they even know that they're being used that way to push this argument? Because, like I said during my intro, what they're doing makes no sense. They're going to the United States and in front of hundreds of millions of people all over the world saying they want war, while defending a guy who was not even democratically elected. It's a really crappy argument. It's a crappy hill to die on, isn't it? But that's kind of what they're doing. Are they doing it because they need to do it, Alex?
Well, you nailed it earlier. In fact, I'm going to grab that if you don't mind and air it later today on my show. Just what you said, because it's better than what I basically said, boiling it down. This was the best Trump's ever been. Exposing it, showing it to the world,
yes.
Revealing that Zelensky, the EU, and NATO don't hold the cards. And yes, because of their economic situation, only a long protracted war where they break up Russia, talk about delusional, and get the unprecedented resources there, can the corrupt, out of control, unelected EU Commission that grew out of the Treaty of Rome in 56, the Treaty of London in 47 was originally set up, but officially in 56 as a trade deal. Then they got the governments of Europe to sign over authority incrementally until by 99 it was officially the EU. But the EU Commission, headed up by Ursula von der Leyen, is unelected. And they've been arresting people that are going to win elections in France, Marine Le Pen. They've been arresting the presidential winner in Romania.
Yes.
So these are literal Hitler wannabe dictators. The EU Parliament, for those who don't know, is ceremonial and advisory. It is elected. But again, you have the EU trying to censor America, censor Russia, censor the world. And so absolutely, Ursula von der Leyen of the unelected EU Commission is the one with her deputy that I can play you the clips. I'm sure you've seen them where I mentioned it because it's a big deal. Yeah, we're going to have a 20 to 30 year war. It'll never go nuclear. We will break Russia, and then we'll break it in 5 parts. So yes, they know exactly what they're doing, and they only could have any shot at this if the United States continued to commit political, economic, and potentially thermonuclear suicide, and it just makes no sense.
Which they would have gotten. Pardon me for interrupting, but they would have gotten that with Kamala Harris. I am almost certain of that.
Because she literally has about a 70 IQ. Absolutely. And so that's the madness of this. People ask, why did Napoleon just run off and attack Russia? When if he just stayed in Europe, he'd have been the king. But because it's always been the target because nobody's been able to ever get it. And why did Hitler in 42? He's winning all over Europe. He's winning everywhere. Russia's sitting over there. Stalin, he just goes, let's launch Operation Barbarossa and sneak attack the Russians. It is insane. And Trump understands it. And Trump's a total pragmatist. He likes beautiful hotels, golf courses. When he went to North Korea and Kim Jong-un reportedly cried, he showed him a computer-generated, kind of AI thing of beautiful hotels and swimming pools and modern shopping malls and beautiful fields and said, you could do this. And then Kim Jong-un basically said, well, China won't, let us. But that's the point, is Trump sees Russia as the richest resource country in the world and a natural ally. And he's like, why are we doing business with these people? They're capitalists now? Well, what's the problem here? But then you've got the Ursula von der Leyen, who before her was Herman von Rompuy, who literally is the owner of Luxembourg, total Saxe-Coburg-Gotha royalty. And so the old royalty of Europe now is just the commission. And that's what Hitler wanted to do. He wanted to put Edward VIII, who had to advocate. He was in Spain during World War II, actually in Germany for part of it. They wanted to put him on the head of a 10-nation European Union to start. So this is their project. So when you see Ursula von der Leyen, a dictator, wanting war and saying we're going to defeat Russia, it's literally a replay of history repeating. And this time, there's absolutely no way to win because of the nuclear weapons. We'll just kill each other like the old war games movie in the 80s. What a strange game. The only way to win is not to play. So we need economic development, massive expansion. We need to leave the conquest economy and move into the Renaissance economy, or the planet will be destroyed. We have godlike powers now, but we're not gods. And if we don't stop acting like cavemen, as the famous physicist Albert Einstein said, I don't know how World War III will be fought, but I know World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah.